Hi everyone, welcome back to the Lisa B Interior Designer Live channel, and I want to say thank you to everyone who's subscribed and everyone who's been liking and following my videos. I'm really grateful for it. So yes, if you like this one, then please like, leave comments, let me know if there's anything else that you'd like me to be recording. And yes, so today we're here for a 2-bed apartment in Birmingham. It's part of the St Joseph's development, and my client, he briefed me to create a nice dark moody interior. Everything he liked was dark. I think I nailed the brief, so I'm going to take you in and show you exactly what's been done and why I've done certain things in the interior. We're in the main entrance of the apartment, and which you can see the dark theme has started straight away. So I'm going to go through what we've done in this hallway, and you can understand where the ideas come from and also what my client briefed me on. So first of all, this apartment did come with already lovely dark doors already, so that kind of gave me a theme to carry on with. And to bring a darkness and also a richness to this hallway, I decided to go with a really lovely textured wallpaper. It's literally like fabric, and which you can see it's got like inconsistent lines going down there. And I just thought that that just brought some coziness and a nice modern feel. And then also, like for instance, I'm here, so on the way out, you know, I made sure I put a mirror there so that my client could check himself before leaving the building. And I wanted it to be a full-length mirror as well, so that you can see yourself fully, which you can. And it's got a lovely thin metal profile around, which I wanted. Just wanted it very simple, and yeah, it looks really effective, and it's nice and wide as well. It's not just a slim mirror, so I think this mirror is about 700 wide. But yeah, it looks good. So just to add a little bit of lightness to the hallway, but also still continue with the black, I decided to put this rug in, well, a runner, and it's just got a very basic pattern on there, but I just thought it just worked nice with the darkness as well. And then to add interest to the hallway, I wanted to create a nice feature on this wall here. So I've ended up going with a lovely artwork, and I wanted it to be landscape. And then also I wanted to add some plants, so I've added some dry plants, not real plants, because you know people can be good at killing plants sometimes. So yeah, some dry plants that they can stay there forever. And then also this amazing light, which looks like a lovely plate, the black dot in the middle. Just love that, and I like the lowness of it. And then I decided to go with a black metal console table, and I think all of this complements each other. And yes, it just brings a nice warmth to this hallway. Also as well, we added some green plants, some real green plants, and just some big planters. Okay, so now we're in the living room area, stroke kitchen. So I'm going to talk about the kitchen first, what we've done there. So believe it or not, this kitchen was actually a cream kitchen. And when I did take on this apartment to do the interior design for it, which I will show you, it was just literally just a plain white room with this cream kitchen in, and yeah, this is literally how it looked. But my client's brief was dark and moody, so I had to change that. So I ended up getting some people in, and honestly, they've done a great job. They laminated all of the kitchen cupboards to black, and you really wouldn't have known that this was a cream kitchen. So again, it was just fitted with simple things like these jars, soaps, the bread bin, knives, and just the basics and things like that. So yeah, because it's a small room, just keep it again, which you know me, nice and simple but bougie. So I'm going to take you around to some other areas of the living room area so you can see what's being done. So again, when I was talking about different textures, on this wall, I actually went for this beautiful olive green wallpaper, and actually it's like a snake skin, which you can see. And I wanted that alongside the wood panel here, which I think the two of them as a contrast looks really, really nice. And I also done the same over in the corner on this wall here, but I wanted to make it more funky, so I decided to put a strip light from ceiling to floor. And this light, honestly, just really makes a statement in this room. And we've put this humongous radiator covering, because when they actually designed, or well, not designed, because the design wasn't done very well, when they built these apartments, you would actually think that they would have centred the radiator, but not at all. The radiator, I think it shifts over this way somewhere, or over that way, one of the two, but it was just really weird. So we had to get a really long radiator cover, so we can make a shelf as well. And then also it makes, because my client wanted a huge TV, so we needed this big, so it looked in proportion with the large TV that we've had in here as well. So with my client, he wanted to have kind of a dining table stroke desk in this area. So we decided just to go for a small desk and some comfy chairs with a lovely geometric pattern. And I love these because of the brass legs as well. I think it was very, very stylish. And then I just wanted abstract artwork that was quite simple. And we had that there, which looks great. Now the wallpaper behind, it is kind of like the snake skin effect. Do you want to come in and have a close up? So, which you can see with this wallpaper, it's got like very delicate squares on it, and it's got the bubbles on there as well. And this wallpaper's from Arty. It's quite expensive as well, but honestly, it just looks absolutely fabulous. And my client really, really loved this wallpaper, and he really, really wanted it. And do you know what? It goes lovely with the curtains that I've chosen as well. So I just went with like a plain texture, but I wanted a cream because we've got also a black pelmet. So I didn't want everything too dark in this section. So if you actually look at this area here, it actually all really goes together really nice. And you know, I mean, I like to have my plants as well. So we've added this plant as well, which brings a lot of interest to the corner. So in this room, because it is quite a small space, it's not a huge living room, and when it's quite a small space, the worst thing is when you've got a square coffee table and you keep banging your leg off it all the time. So I decided to go with something that was round, so that nobody can bang themselves, and then also it's a nice dark glass to match the dark theme, but it's also see-through as well, because it being see-through, it just doesn't make the room feel too enclosed. And then again, I've gone with the black and cream rug, which matches the ornaments and also the rug out, the runner rug in the hallway. And then again on this window, so you didn't see it on this window, so this window I've actually got a blind exactly the same as this one. And my client, he didn't want no light to be getting into this building whatsoever when he wants to chill out or in the morning when he wakes up and things. So we've put, this is a blackout blind, and it comes straight away down to the floor, and then we've doubled that up with some set of curtains. Now these curtains, they're only kind of just to cover the edges, because when some of these are made, you get the gaps, and my client doesn't like this, so we've made sure we've put some curtains on the corner to cover any gaps. But with this apartment, because of all the dark and moodiness, I wanted to actually bring something with just a little bit of colour. So I decided to go with something that was tan, and I thought make the biggest statement with a tan chair, sofa. And I just thought it breaks up a lot of the darkness, and it's got black legs as well, so it went in really, really nice. And then I just wanted to just add some little bits of colour. So I went with these mustard, grey and navy blue cream cushions. And to be honest, I think they look very nice. I think they go in the room really well. And I wanted to add a little bit more kind of leathery stuff. So we decided to go with this shelf, which I think is so cute, really cute. And we've got some nice dark leather straps on there and the wooden shelf. And then we decided to go with some really bold ornaments, which I think look good. Reminds me of chess actually, that's what it reminds me of, some big chess pieces. And on this wall, again, we've gone with the olive kind of snake look, which is on the opposite wall. And then I put also a panel on this wall. I didn't want to put a strip light because we had a bit of space here, so I wanted to put a side table, and we just popped a lamp there. And we've just kind of repeated the artwork above there, again with the wallpaper and the curtain, so it makes a lovely area again. So we decided to add a blue chair in. Now this idea actually come from the blues that was in the cushions. Again, I like to tie things together, and that's what I'm explaining in this video to you, so you can see where everything come from and how it went together. And then I really love these tables, so I decided just to put a little tiny side table there. So obviously if you've got any guests and they want to sit down and we have a cup of tea, it's easy to use. So yeah, it was very practical. And then I'd like to show you the lights as well. So again, I love this light. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's arms and LED lights shoot down, and yeah, honestly, I just really thought it was beautiful and simple, and the light spreads nicely around the room with this as well. So we're in the master bedroom, and with this room, again, my client wanted dark and moody, but he also wanted just a little bit of colour in here. So we decided to go with kind of a tropical theme in here, and which you can see we've got the tropical wallpaper. And then the artwork, I just liked the look of this artwork, and I like the grey in it because we were going to pop a bit of grey in here and black. So yes, I think this is a A2 size, but yeah, so that looks fab. So again, in this room, like in the living room, we decided to go, this blind's actually grey, so we've gone with a blackout, massive grey blind, and all these are electric as well. And then we've literally just put these tiny panel curtains down again, just to hide any light coming in. And then with this as well, we've got these lovely poles. So this stops the light coming in because it holds the curtain towards the wall as well. And then just got this like that. And in this room as well, we've put a very high headboard. And the cushions, these are my client's own duvet sheets. And also we've put a lovely lamp on the side table here. But again, everything's just black. So the original design for this room was actually a metal 4-poster bed, and then through the 4-poster bed I wanted this lovely ring light just to be there, but my client wanted a nice tall headboard, so we decided to go with that instead. And also we've carried on the dark theme with this geometric wallpaper, and then we saw these as well, which I just thought was kind of funky because I'd chosen a rug with circles on. So I saw these and I thought, you know what, these match the rug with circles, which I'll show you in a moment. And then, like in the living room, we brought the panelling also in this room as well. And then this is my client's artwork, which I love, so we've popped that up there. And then again, we had another ugly radiator, which was just in a weird place. So again, we've put a lovely big radiator cover over, and that way then you don't have to see any of that. And if I just show you the rug, so if you see the rug, that's where we got the pattern from above, and this rug goes all the way underneath the bed as well. When this design was done, we still had this wall that was left a cream, but my client, he wanted this room to have a dark wall as well, so we ended up going up with a forest green, kind of what's in the artwork on the other wall. And yeah, it just all works really, really well, and you know, it's very intimate and cosy in here, and yeah, and lots of textures and things going on. So the wall wardrobes, they was already built in here already, and they use a lovely dark wood and also a black mirror, which looks great. So yes, they're very stylish, and I think because it reflects all the bedroom as well, it just looks really good. And yeah, really pleased with this room, as I said before. My client's pleased with it too. So I'm going to take you on to the next room. We're in the guest bedroom stroke office. So my client had asked me to create this room into a working space because he works from home, and also a place where guests can come and visit and also sleep here as well. So this sofa actually turns into a sofa bed. So if my client has any family or friends come over, they've got somewhere that they can sleep. And then, like I showed you, we've actually made this into like a living area as well. So if anybody wants to come around and just relax in here, they can. And you've got the double coffee table, which you've gone for a lovely round one, and one's higher and one's lower, and that way somebody can sit down and have a cup of tea and a chat. So I wanted to add some decorative pieces to this room, so I decided to go with this lovely planter, and we've got a few plants in there, and then also with the curtains as well. I just didn't want it to be a plain curtain, so these are actually a teddy texture, so like a teddy bear. That's exactly the same as what's on the curtain as well. And to bring the grey theme in, like with the blind, I decided to do a halfway line of grey up the wall and then continue the rest to be white. And then, like the yellow cushions, we decided to add this gorgeous yellow, mustard yellow wall, and these mirrors as well, which are absolutely stunning. So it's a double mirror again to reflect the coffee tables, and we've got a lovely black trim around, and then you've got this large mirror here as well. And then I went for this lovely wallpaper as well, which is very textured again, if you're here. And yeah, it just looks really classy as well. So in this room, I did want it to be a little bit dramatic as well. So I went with the hefty kind of industrial style light. So I'm going to show you this light right here. It's got, I think it's 6 pipe lights that shine down, and it is actually a dark grey. And we did actually want it where it was hanging down in the room as well, and it just makes a massive statement, which I love. And again, we've brought the grey theme in with this to match with the rest of the room as well. So like in the other rooms, we'd use the panelled wood. So in here I decided to use a grey panel wood, just one strip of it, which looks great. And again, we've got the big TV on the wall, and also the grey going up, and then the white above. And then on this wall, we just decided to put some plates on there as well, because it was just empty in that corner. And then to match the grey and the gold as well, and the yellow, we've gone for this double artwork. Now these are, I think they're A0, right? We wanted to go for some big prints that would sit halfway between where the line is between the grey and the white. And then my client also needed a lot of storage as well. So we put a big storage unit in there, so games, computer stuff, everything can go on there. And then, which you can see, my client's got a humongous desk, so you can work from home, and also an amazing monitor as well, which is great. So I hope you all enjoyed this apartment tour and the interior that I created. And you know, my client gave me a brilliant brief, which I really enjoyed, and to be honest, this is one of my favourite projects. And I'd like to thank you all for watching, and if you did enjoy this content, then please like and subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next video. Bye.